Evidently, wild wolves have came back to Belgium after 100 years. Or so says this video right here. It says wild wolves return to Belgium after 100 years, sparking controversy by ASH24 English News. Check it out. Links down below for that. Hit like on that. And links for other stuff's down below as well. Patreon. Check that out. You can check out the merch store. Buy yourself a coffee mug or something. That'd be cool. Let's check this out though. And before we start, actually, why did the wolves leave in the first place? Right? That's a big question. Why'd they go? Wherever they went, they were gone for 100 years and they're back. Dramatic music from the news. Ash News, okay.
Now, wolves are back in Belgium for the first time in more than 100 years as their numbers grow across Europe. Strict EU legal protections have in part led to the resurgence. Estimates put the total number across all 27 EU member states at over 19,000. For conservationists, it's a great success, but for affected farmers, it's proving a stress and a burden, as Jessica Parker reports.
Well, yeah, if you're a farmer, I mean, honestly, I'd be stressed anyways. If there was a wolves aren't friendly, right? I mean, if you're in the wild, but then again, it's like how much of the Netherlands or Belgium, how much of the Belgium's in the country? A lot of people live in the city, right? So they wouldn't have to worry necessarily about the wolves, of course, but the people out in the country, I'd be worried a little bit, possibly. I mean,
on heathland in the east of Belgium, a pack of wolves is on patrol. Curious about a camera set up to track them.
And we're just looking for...
Searching for signs of wolves in the area, Jan, a researcher, knows exactly what to look for.
See, the thing is, I mean, I guess you can tell by that dropping there's a lot of fur in it, but normally wouldn't you think like it'd be hard to track a wolf because they're so similar with dogs and there's so many dogs, you'd see like dog tracks, footprints or whatever, and how do you distinguish,
So this is wolf feces?
This is wolf feces, yeah. And what remains after the rain is just some hairs of the prey.
Why are their numbers growing in Europe and why are they back in Belgium for the first time in over 100 years?
Yeah. The reason why they're back is mainly legal protection. From the early 90s, really a lot has happened in Europe and the wolves really started to disperse all over the continent.
The wolves sometimes roam here in Bainven Forest, and this is one of the cameras that is keeping an eye on them. There's up to 40 of these across this part of eastern Belgium, and it tracks the wolves' movements, their well-being, whether they might have been injured, as well as their numbers throughout the year.
But also traceable are the rising attacks on livestock. That's led EU lawmakers to challenge the wolf's protected status.
Yeah, that's the thing, it'd be hard, if you had chickens or sheep or anything like that, it'd be hard to keep the wolves away.
Johan, a farmer, says he's lost dozens of sheep and that current compensation fails to cover the true cost.
Every morning when we go look to the sheep, to the field, you are afraid to find some sheep killed.
Some people might say you just need to build a better fence.
Yes, what have you done?
I mean, yeah, that would help, but that sucks. I mean, right? How long has he had these sheep? He hasn't had to worry about no better fence until now.
No more, we can use more wires, use more sticks, but I don't think that there is a wolf-proof fence doesn't exist. The wolf is so smart, he overwins every fence.
Here in its jaws, a wolf holds a baby wild boar. Its mother gives chase, but it's too late. Wolves are predators, with warnings their growing numbers in Europe cannot go unchecked.
Well, here we have another wolf print.
Is it, or did somebody take their dog on a walk recently? It looks the same as a dog print to me. I mean, I'm not an expert, of course, like this guy, but
Why are they a positive thing? Why is it positive that they're back?
Yeah. Well, first of all, of course, you need to maybe also ask if everything has to have like a positive effect on the way we see it as humans. Some animals also just have a right to exist, not just because we find them useful.
These
Exactly.
evasive creatures can be hard to spot, but across this densely populated region, their presence is getting noticed.
Okay, so wild wolves. What do you guys think about it? Have you seen a wild wolf? Would you be afraid? Would you run? Would you try to give it a hot dog or something? Let me know about that. And in the meantime, you guys have a super fun, awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.